Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my three older co-commentators being shocked by Genesis music. Me, on the other hand, well, my hot blood keeps me from getting that easily excited.
So yeah, now we're in... Oh, let's pay attention. This is actually one of the standout moments in the game. Notice how he looks like he's dead.
Yeah.
There you go. See, they armed the trap. Now that's pretty cool from the designer's stretch. That's a pretty cool moment. They definitely did their research in terms of how to have the dinosaurs behave.
Heck. It's not just about how the dinosaurs behave. I have to say, this is some of the most competent AI you'll ever see, especially in a Genesis game.
Yeah, true.
It's one thing to have competent AI, but to have AI that actually formulates plans like that in this era of gaming was quite a marvel.
Yeah, true. It wasn't common at all, actually. There we go. I just blew that Compsognathos out of existence and he respawned.
Or bad.
I hate it when that happens.
Well, now that he's done reviving himself, basically how do you get those darts there? Basically you have to use a grenade like this. There you go.
Because you imagine if the grenade blew yourself up.
Huh. Using bombs to get certain items, that reminds me of Plague of Shadows from Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's Plague of Shadows? Is that an expansion?
Yeah, it's pretty much a campaign with Plague Knight. I'm playing it these days, and it's fine.
Although, I still do wish we got Propeller Knight instead of Plague Knight. Still hoping that they may make campaigns for the other characters after the initial three.
My idea is that for the first three, we'll do that freely, and then the others will be actually paid DLC.
I'd be a-okay with that. I mean, honestly, despite my obvious dislike of Plague Knight, his campaign's still pretty fun, and I do like how it has a complete new story and even some new areas to go to and expands on the universe. So I say the more of those campaigns, the better.
Yeah.
Don't worry, audience, I'll eventually get covering Shovel Knight and Plague of Shadows eventually for the channel. Although I'm wondering if I should wait until all three of the additional
we will wait a lot, because apparently it took a year to have Plague of Shadows, so...
Yeah.
True. It's the same thing with Freedom Planet. We might as well tell Shiro to wait till the DLC comes out.
Wait, hold on, there's more DLC for that game?
Campaign for Turk and Spades.
Yeah, Mila, you mean?
No, Mila is already out, no.
Oh, it is? No, not according to my Steam account.
Oh. Whatever, other than Mila, we're also planning campaign for Turk and Spades, so there's that too.
Oh, well, hey guys, want to take bets on whether or not all of those will happen before Mighty Number 9 finally sees the light of day?
I love how I threw a fucking rocket at that Brachiosaurus' neck, and he's like, okay, I'm going, jeez.
My god! The killer rock technique, the killer croc rock technique actually works.
Yes.
I mean, I thought he was just talking out of his rear.
The Brachiosaurus is always completely unfazed by whatever I throw at him. And now we get the South Pack, and now you're probably wondering, wait, what happens now?
Oh, I like this one.
We fall.
Oh, leap of faith.
An active volcano blocks your path to safety in the visitor center.
That's right.
That's right. We have an active volcano on this island with dinosaurs.
Ilsa Nubla.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, hey guys, want to take bets on how much of that aforementioned stuff will come out before Mighty Number 9 finally sees the light of day?
Implying that that game will ever see the light of day at this point.
Yeah.
Gee, I'm sure it's just as...
By the way, I gotta love how I clipped for the platform.
Red Ash.
Did you notice? I clipped for the platform.
Yeah.
Anyway, basically the composer, I guess, got lazy, so he decided to use the same music for the volcano.
Dinosaur porn.
Dwibs, this isn't the time to be impersonating Vanille.
If you only knew,
Dwibs. He doesn't sound high-pitched enough to be Vanille Jordan.
Oh, but well, he sort of sounds like how her voice actress sounded when she gave us the voice samples.
Oh God.
See,
Basically, Dwibs, Vanille sounds like she's orgasming in that game.
No, he knows.
That...
I showed him the her summoning the Eidolon. No, I showed them the Eidolon summoning. Remember, where she literally gets sexual pleasure from blowing shit up.
I wasn't talking about that though. I was going to tell him. Well, actually, Dwibs, it turns out that the localizers specifically directed her to sound like she was getting eaten out. She said they wanted her to sound Japanese.
And the Japanese always sound like they're orgasming.
Not always, but yeah, a lot of times, yes. We do.
No, I'm just trying to understand the logic of the localizers.
Jesus Christ, you came out of nowhere.
Oh, that Comsto killed itself trying to get at you.
No, I hide him with a rocket. Also, the lava disappeared.
No.
The lava
I'm talking
disappeared.
about the one that fell into the lava.
Oh, there it is again. Okay. And there we go. Somehow we went from a volcano to the visitor
You'll
center.
need all the ammo you can find. The raptors in the main hall have a bone to pick with you.
Boo.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the final level of Grant. I'm guessing Chinsunori took inspiration for this one.
Yeah. Well, hey, and people say people say Sonic 4's music doesn't sound like a Mega Drive game. Of course it does. It's got the meow and everything.
Pedro, that thing, that GX thing, I'm guessing that was from the emulator.
Yeah, but I was just setting a state, just for the sake of me not having to
I get that. Which emulator are you using?
Genesis Plus GX, Wii emulator. I'm playing on my Wii.
Ah, that makes sense. This seems quite different from the Kega Fusion one.
No, I'm not using Kega Fusion because that emulator was.
I know. That's why I said. I mean, well, I was wondering why this seems so different from the emulator I usually use for that. Now I can see why.
Yeah, basically, I prefer playing on my consoles whenever I can instead of playing on PC. So I have emulators for a lot of consoles on my Wii, so I can play emulations on my Wii.
I can understand that.
Take that. You know, for someone who's supposed to be the most intimidating dinosaur, you're not very intimidating in this game.
Yeah.
I know, it's the PMS.
Okay, press up to open doors by kicking them.
Yeah. I know you're in a hurry, but
There we go.
Alright, keep going. And now, elevator.
Keep moving!
Elevator. I love that detail right there. Blood.
Next floor, blood splattering.
well, this is a kid's game.
Well, let's remember
It's a kids game back in the old days. Let's just say kids games could be a bit more butch.
This game came out in 1993, I think. Was Mortal Kombat 1 out at the time too?
I think so.
Alright, basically, Dwebs, the ESRB was still brand fucking new back then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
then
right.
again,
Little kids everywhere got to play Mortal Kombat.
Well, then again, round here, the ESRB means nothing.
And here it's Peggy.
Yeah,
Yes.
here too.
So when was Peggy around before ESRB?
Peggy is for Europe. Basically, they do all the...
I know.
And they use a more numerical age.
Yeah, basically...
Oh, I know that. I'm just asking, how long has Peggy been around as compared to ESRB?
I actually don't know.
We don't know, actually.
I'll check, hang on.
You don't know yet.
Yes,
Basically,
I actually don't know yet.
basically, America prefers letters and Europe prefers numbers.
Yeah.
Trevor,
Yes.
2003.
Oh. So basically...
So wait, are you sure?
Yeah. I think it replaced another rating system we had for games.
That makes sense then. Though for a moment there I thought we had no rated games over here until 2003.
No, I was pretty sure we had a rating system back then.
Yeah, we
Sounds
did.
like it would have been game rating anarchy for you guys if that were actually the case.
I guess by 2003 stuff happened.
Alright, so
now the music's really getting into it.
Not really, but fine. Anyway, basically, This is actually them mimicking a specific scene from the movie. Remember that scene in the movie in the visitor center where they climb into one of those things that you see, where I see right there in the top part of the screen, like I'm about to do so, and then they kick a raptor's head, who's also trying to follow them. Remember that part? Well, that's basically what they're trying to mimic here. That particular moment where they're up here.
Do you actually kick?
And guess what? The velociraptor can also open doors here.
Yay!
And there he is. He came all the way here just to...
Jesus. What a persistent
Guess he must be hungry with the T-Rex hogging all the big chow.
Jesus Christ. There we go. Dang, you're stubborn. Right.
It's like the Nyan.
The main hall. When dinosaurs ruled the earth. It's written right there. I don't show the whole thing, but it's there.
When...
Okay, so basically, this is something that I actually died a lot this part, because this part makes no sense. Okay, guess what? The velociraptors in this part are immortal. You can actually kill them, as I'm about to show. Basically.
I guess it may...
Okay, here we go. They're eating Dilophosaurus. Okay, maybe I can use a rocket like I've done with all the other raptors. No! They're immortal. You cannot actually... and there you go. They kill me even if I have full life. They still kill me instantly. Basically, you're probably wondering, so what the hell do you do then? I got stuck here as a kid because, okay, what the fuck? Like, you can't just change the rules like that, especially at the very end of the game. This is supposed to be, I guess, the final boss battle, but it's not really a boss if it doesn't abide by any rules. So basically, I'm gonna see. Okay, so what do we have to do?
The first rule is there are no rules.
Here's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to throw grenades at the rocks that are sustaining the skeletons, so I can make the skeletons fall on top of the raptors. Obviously, right?
Yep.
Obviously.
You know, after playing Plague Knight, I could actually see the logic behind this, but unfortunately we didn't have Plague Knight back in the day. So, yeah.
Hey, Gary's like, whatever. I need that.
You've made it. Rush to the helipad where a helicopter is waiting.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Yeah, it's a chopper waiting for you in a video game. Nothing will go wrong.
Actually, believe it or not, nothing goes wrong. We're done.
Oh. Dun 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 dun.
There you go.
Dun 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 dun. See, you know it's sad. I have to do the Jurassic Park music because the game isn't.
So that was Jurassic Park, Grant's campaign. So thoughts on the Grant's campaign, Dwips?
Meh.
Joba?
I guess I have this mistaken with another Jurassic Park game. Granted, I still have played this game, but yeah, there's another game where you play as Grant, and there's a much more fulfilling ending. Which one is that? Is this the only Jurassic Park game you played, Pedro?
I have also played the Lost World game for the Genesis, which is an overhead view where it's actually more mission-based. It's actually a pretty cool game, especially for the time.
Do you play as Grant in that game?
I intend to do that too eventually. It's probably after we've done our Lost World commentary.
Unless I can hit that game, but yeah, I mean, is Grant in that game?
No, it's just nameless people.
Pedro.
I'm thinking of another game.
Look, the music was done by Sam Powell. I'm guessing the father of John Powell, maybe?
I don't know. Anyway, Pedro, I was just going to ask you, speaking of, we mentioned Peggy earlier. How come a couple of your Peggy ratings differ from everyone else's? Like, there's 3 and 7, but you lot have 4 and 6.
Oh, over here in Portugal, you mean? Could you give me a game as an example? Or
like, say there's a 3-rated game.
Okay.
You know, meant for 3 years and up. But in your case, it's ages 4 and up.
Well, I guess it's because for Portugal we have a different mindset with that. Like 3.
Yeah, maybe it depends on what country thinks of the adult age limit. You know, sometimes it's 18, sometimes it's 21.
Oh, no, wait, it says here, in Portugal, 2 of the categories were aligned with the age ratings of the film classification system over there to avoid confusion.
There you go. Alright, now we're starting the Raptor campaign.
Okay.
Alright. You have broken out of the Raptor cage, and you are free to roam the island. You have picked up the scent of Dr. Grant as you stalk him through the jungle. Beware of harm, gods.
So yeah, basically, that's the Raptor's goal, to pursue Dr. Grant.
Is that an alternate?
How nice.
This game you can kill Dr. Grant.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess he's the final boss.
Okay, so basically, in this version, in this campaign, we actually get to fight other humans, and they all have the exact same portrait of the Grant for some reason.
And you can eat them.
I cannot eat them per se, but I can bite them to kill them, yes. But I can eat Campsonitis, so I can recover my health. Or eat random pieces of meat that were left in the ground for some reason. So yeah, that's basically the Raptor's campaign. It's more about jumping and not so much guns. So basically, there you go.
Bro, yep, that's right, they have lightning guns.
I'm guessing they're supposed to be tasers.
Yeah.
Yeah, taser
Like
guns
the
actually.
the taser guns we used in the prologue.
Yeah.
Yeah, except these ones shoot bolts of electricity. They must be high-powered taser guns.
Another thing you can do with the velociraptor, crouch and press B and you'll do this. Oh, there's Grant.
Super jump.
Okay. You sense Grant is near. Make your way for the power station, but beware of electricity.
Wonder why all of a sudden the velociraptors have taken quite an inkling towards Grant of all people.
I guess Grant has a particularly tasty smell. I don't know.
Are you suggesting that the velociraptors are attracted to him?
Maybe. Well, considering the end of the Grant's campaign where the Raptors for some reason have a bone to pick with me, I mean, I can understand.
Scorned lovers.
I can understand if they want to eat me, but they have a bone to pick with me? What? What did I do to them?
Oh my god, so maybe they imprinted on him and now they feel like they've been jilted.
Alright, eat it, Campsognathus. There we go. Alright, basically, as you can see, the levels with the Raptor are much easier because all you have to do is just jump around and keep going. There's no guns, there's no dinosaurs you have to hurry and shoot and shit. Not to mention, 2 level, he doesn't have to go through the river and the volcano, so it goes by much quicker. There we go. Not to mention, all you have to do to kill somebody with the Raptor is just jump on them, you don't even have to fight them. So yeah, let's keep going. There we go. Oh, there's another one.
Let me guess, this is your favorite part of the game.
Yeah, this is the most fun for me. Not so much not only because the velociraptor is my favorite dinosaur, but also because it's the with Grant. I have a lot more fun because this one is a lot important. Not to mention, there we go. There's up to Grant.
Raptors cannot swim. Avoid the water that floods the abandoned pump station as you pursue Grant.
Fuck the pump station.
Nah, honestly, it's the velociraptor. I found it much easier.
For me, it's the problem with the pumps. It's about to become evident what I mean near the end. Okay, basically what you have to do is you have to use the long jump thingy that I'm using to basically go from pipe to pipe. Okay, this one is tricky because you have to be in a specific. Basically, you have to be pixel perfect with how. Because if you're not in the correct position, he will not successfully jump high enough to reach the next pipe. So it's kind of hard to explain, but trust me, if you play, you know exactly what I mean. Anyway, let's keep going. Eat the Campsognathus. There you go. And I only had 2 days before retirement.
Pardon me for a moment, you've been called.
That's what you get when you work in an island full of fucking dinosaurs.
My god, they're dying by the dozens.
So exactly when is the power starting to get imploded?
This is not gonna get... Okay, I hate this part. Okay. basically, I turned in the cheat mode for this part. What's the cheat mode? Basically, I can use a second controller to use the D-pad so I can literally make him fly and go whatever I want. You're probably wondering why. Because the platforming with this part, not only are the controls not really designed for platforming, you have to make a lot of leaps of faith because the camera doesn't really zoom out enough to show you all the platforms. So trust me, I died a lot in this section before I went, okay, fuck this, I'm just gonna use the cheat mode.
Humans look flabbergasted, you know. Oh my god, a flying velociraptor. The pterodactyl saw in the canyon, and they will fiercely defend it. But the sense of Dr. Grant drives you forward.
That's right. He's
Onward.
willing. That's right. The velociraptor is willing to climb a fucking canyon just for the. He wants Dr. Grant meat badly.
I want your meat. No, not that meat. Ugh.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here's a clever thing. You can actually push this thing. There you go. You should have been squashed.
Clever,
You should have been squashed, not so much going forward, going. Oh my god, a rock! There we go. See? You see what I did there? That was kind of a leap of faith. The only reason I got there was because I knew the platform was there. You see? That's why I skipped that section using the cheats, because the platforming with the Raptor is basically leaps of faith. You have to know the level design to properly do it. It's there we go. I love how I bite these little rubbers without actually touching them, and yet they still die.
Yeah.
That sounds like a soundbite you'd use in like a rap song.
Someone on the internet should do a remix of this.
And there we go.
Oh,
I fell into the visitor center apparently.
Follow Quetzal to the main hall. Shake a leg if you want to escape the island.
That's a hint for the final boss battle against Grant, by the way. By the way, Teo, guess what?
What?
This game actually does succumb to the Infinity Hole.
What do you mean?
Remember the Infinity Hole that Spoony talked about in his Demolition Man review?
Oh, fuck.
What?
Basically, in case you don't know, the Infinity Hole is basically a case where a game goes into some kind of weird loop where you're kind of wondering what the hell is going on. How the hell do I win the game? This doesn't make any sense. Basically, for example, let's give you an idea. There's a level in the CDI Demolition Man game where basically you're trying to chase the wrestling staff into the sewer, but then you see him right there and you try shooting him, obviously because he's the villain, right? And you actually gain points every time you shoot him, and yet he never dies. So, but my score
pattern here.
But the score is going up, right? So shooting him must clearly be a good thing, but yet he never dies. So that's basically what a typical example of the Infinity Hole. And believe it or not, this game actually does succumb to that too.
Oh boy.
But we'll wait till I get to Grant. I actually don't waste too much time with Grant because there's no point. I show enough to show what I mean, but after that I just defeat him basically because, like I said, that opening narration, shake a leg if you want to escape the island, that's a hint for how to defeat Grant.
Okay.
There we go.
Let's play poker on the humans. Boinga, boinga, boinga.
There you go. Oh, I love this. This section is so stupid and pointless. Check this out. Okay, so I have to jump here. Go. Eat this. Go here. And there we go. We're done.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first step. Why not skip that section and go straight here? Alright.
Padding.
I mean, was the game like 20 seconds too short, so you had to add that there?
Yeah, we need to fill the entire cartridge, but we've got 20 seconds left of unused space. How do we fill it?
Okay, dude, you're kind of wasting ammo. just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. This music is so jealous.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep going.
Honestly, yeah, there's times where the Mega Drive sounds are better, but then there are times when the Super Nintendo sounds are better.
Yeah. Depends on the game. There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There you go. We're about to see. We got to behold the Infinity Hole. He never runs out of ammo. And he does. And here's him trying that taser. Hold on, I'm trying. There we go. He just does this over and over till he never stops. Ladies and gentlemen, we have fell into the Infinity Hole.
And everybody's like, yeah, I'm doing that. I just wait here.
Okay, so basically you have to do the same basic thing. You have to kick the rock, which makes it explode, and which somehow makes the skeletons fucking explode. What the hell?
You have defeated Dr. Gred. You have climbed into a large crate, and the cargo ship is carrying you to freedom on the mainland. Your instinct and your experience on the island may just be enough to keep you alive.
So yeah, plot twist. Turns out our goal was not to eat Grant, it was to actually escape from the island so we can go to the mainland.
So it's the plot of Lost World 4 years early.
Yeah. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, here it is.
And then everyone died.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would be able to take down just one raptor. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Jurassic Park for the Genesis. So, guys, any thoughts on the Raptor campaign?
Nope.
Alright.
It's okay.
Alright, so, yeah, that's the overall commons ground we have, people. It's okay. So, yeah, see you for Lost World Jurassic Park, the game.
Which version?
Well, I was planning on doing the Genesis game because that is one game that's actually pretty good, and it's quite under.
What about the PlayStation Saturn version?
I don't have the Saturn games, so I don't think.
Wait, what about the Saturn games?
Jova, your thoughts on the Raptor campaign?
It's fun, although I will admit, yeah, it's fun, although I kind of like Grant's campaign better, if for the more levels, more challenge, and also the more interesting AI gimmicks in that one.
True,
That said, though, it's still fun.
I can see that. Anyway, see you, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.